G'day, how you all going out there today? Good? Can't guess where I am. Well, you probably can because I come here quite a bit. I'm in an ancient Gondwana, my favourite, Lamington National Park, the green section. Pretty excited about today. A couple of reasons. First of all, I just would like to make an acknowledgement to the traditional landowners, the Yugambeh people, for whose land I'll be walking on today and taking photos. And I just wanted to pay my respects to the past, present, and emerging people. So thanks. Yeah. So like I was saying, pretty excited. I'm trying out my new camera system today, Mirrorless. Got a Z6. If you know from my previous video, I killed my D800 DSLR. So moving into a new system today. It's pretty much the same layout as DSLR, just tweak it a bit, see how I go. Probably give a review after this on what my thoughts on it, how it went. Anyway, I'm on the circuit track here to take some shots of Elabana Falls, possibly Queensland. I won't say it, maybe their most spectacular waterfalls. It's a beautiful waterfall, not spectacular as maybe a huge 100-meter drop, but it's definitely would be in the top 10 most picturesque waterfalls in Australia. It's a bit of a mission to get to. It's 7.1 or 7.2k round trip. So you start way up on the ridge here, the car park, and you walk all the way down to this valley down below. And you come to Picnic Rock, where I'll stop, probably have some breakfast or some morning tea anyway, and then we'll carry on to the waterfall. So yeah, let's get in there, let's get down there. All right, I'm keen. Let's go. All right, you can probably see why I love coming in here. It's really spectacular. If you're ever on the Gold Coast, or from the Gold Coast, or planning to come around here, you've got to come to Lamington National Park, green section. And yeah, bring your camera, tripod, some snacks and a drink, and get down here, take some photos. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the waterfall. There's a lot of water flowing. Yeah, so let's get down there. All right. So I've made it to Picnic Rock, stopped to have a quick snack. You can see why it's called Picnic Rock. You stop here, have your lunch, have a drink, charge the batteries up before you move on. Yeah, I got a low carb bar, protein bar, rocky road. Here's a review for you. Do not buy these, are horrible. Absolutely, they're like eating cardboard. So I took a bite and it's going back in the bag. Anyway, never mind that. So this stream here, it's the one that runs down and drops down some tiers into the waterfall we want to get to out Elabana Falls, which is not too far from here. So I'll put my bar away, get a drink, and then make my way down there. It's getting really overcast, might rain. We're predicting on and off showers today. Very grey, dark skies, but you're quite sheltered within this rainforest from heavy rain. The only sketchy part, I guess, is you do hear big branches fall in the forest. Kind of sketches you out a bit. Don't want one landing on your head. Anyway, I'll carry on. Put this bar away. So I made it. Elabana Falls. Spectacular. So you can either shoot low here, it's too tiered, or you can climb up this real slippery rock and try and get the top waterfall. I'm not feeling lucky today at all. I'm going to stay low. Some rocks in the foreground here. Take a couple of classic shots. See how we go. All right, I'll set up. All right, so I've set my camera up. I'm just taking some classic compositions here. So I'm shooting at f/18. I might put a Nissi polarizer on the front of my lens there. The rocks are quite glary. There's a bit of light, directional light hitting the water. Just might smooth it out a bit. So I'm on the lowest ISO I can go. I think it's 50 on this. And just 1 second shutter speed, but I might make that a little bit quicker. 1/2 like seconds or something. There's rocks in the foreground you can't see. So I'll just take a couple of the classic sort of composition and then maybe do some portrait and some rocks in the foreground. Unfortunately with waterfalls, you know, you're sort of stuck with the same composition that everyone else does. There's not much room to walk around in here. Like I said, you can go up on the second tier. The rocks are really slippery. I've been up there before. I'm not going to do it today, but you can climb up behind me here, and then you're on that next ledge. But I think this is a better picture overall with the two, like the tier and the main waterfall in the background there. And I really like this old vine. It's been there forever, this vine. So yeah, I'll take a couple more of this composition and I'll pop them up, and then I'll talk you through another one, maybe with a rock and a boulder in the foreground leading you in. Okay. Happy shit. So after moving the camera around, I find portrait mode's probably your best option here. Then you get all the waterfall and you get the boulders down in the foreground here. So yeah, there's not like I said, there's not many options for the shot here. Just the classic waterfall shots. Yeah. So I found the best option is doing it in portrait mode with your camera, getting the rocks in the foreground, leading through to the two waterfalls. And yeah, I was playing around. I was doing it at f18, 1 second, and the lowest ISO I could go. I didn't put any filters on. It's still quite dark in here. Probably I might try it with a filter, but I'll just take 2 exposures and blend them, I think. Might be a better option. One for the foreground and or one for the, not the water flow itself, but everything else, and then the other one for the water flow. Like, yeah, okay, move on. So yeah, like I was saying, the best option I got was portrait mode. Brought myself an L bracket so my camera, my tripod won't fall over and my camera in the river. So I've got this rock here as my foreground, and then leading through the water. Midground is the middle tier waterfall, and then up to the main waterfall up here. So yeah, it's just a classic shot, easy to compose. The only issue I have with this place, and of Queensland Parks if you're watching this, you get all the way to the waterfalls here and the track stops, and you basically the last 10-15 meters you got to find your own way into the waterfall. And there's 2 options across these big sketchy boulders that drop off the edge down into a little chasm down the next tier, or you got to come up over the slippery muddy bank and then work your way back down. I don't understand why they make a path all this way and don't have an easier access into this actual waterfall area. Yeah. So now I've got to do a sketchy rock hop out of here. As far as my new camera goes, yeah, I love it. Sick. No, focusing's a bit different. Pros and cons, I guess. I find it easy to focus on the back screen and zoom in and move my focusing wheel at the front there to sharpen it. DSLR. You know, I compose my shot through the viewfinder and take a shot, scroll through it, see if it's sharp all the way through the photo, recompose the lens, take another shot. Yeah, so mirrorless I think is the way to go. It's scrouching down here, so I'm at a low composition. Anyway, I'll put these shots up. One horizontal or landscape, and the other one I'll put up the portrait mode. Definitely I like portrait mode, but you can tell me what you think, which one you thought was better. And I'd just like to say, you know, all new subscribers and everyone following from the beginning and just starting to, I really appreciate it. Honestly, I do. If you like my content, what I'm putting out, please hit the thumbs button and smash the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate that. All right, peace out. Cheers. See ya.